What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we have the finals of Tennessee States, and as you saw in the last game, Scott DeGraw won. He advanced to the finals, playing a straight Night March Shaman deck. But yep, Night March, nothing new we haven't seen. This is the third time Scott's been on here. Top four, the finals now, and he made it sometime during Swiss. I can't remember which round. But if you give me a second, we'll see the player on the right, and let's see who Scott is facing against. Alright, and on the right we have Zach Krekeler playing his Greninja break deck. We've already seen this once playing against the Darkrai Evoltol deck, if I remember correctly. But can Greninja take down the Evil Night March deck? Fun fact, I think 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, Zach Krekeler played in the finals of Tennessee States and won with TDK when he played against Greninja Kingdra. So if you want to watch that video, it might be linked down below. It might be linked. You can see it. It is a very old video. Not that old, but it's funny to see that Zach Krekeler defeated the Greninja in the finals. Can he actually win the States with Greninja after he beat it in the finals 2 years ago in Tennessee as well, which is pretty crazy. But hopefully during these deck introductions, and let's see the game right now. Alright guys, so here it is, Tennessee State's the finals. We have Scott DeGraw on the left and Zach Krekeler on the right. Like I said before, Zach actually won Tennessee State's 2 years ago, defeating Greninja while playing the TDK deck. But we know he's playing Greninja this time, and Scott is once again playing his Night March deck. We did see Scott win the mirror match in top 4. We've only seen Zach on here once, but that's okay. We're going to see, can Greninja take down the evil Night March deck or not? We do see a mulligan, and we're going to see players set up, and who's going to go first? Alright, so we see Zach start with the Rim Raid. Oh, okay, maybe Water Energy, and a Sycamore, discard his hand, drawn 7 new cards, and let's see, what does he get? A Silent Lab comes down, and then just a pass. Oh no, that is so scary. Alright, so a Dimension Valley comes down to bump that Silent Lab. We see a Fighting Freebelt going to the active. Battle Compressor, discard 3 cards out of his deck. There's a Lampet. Oh man, if Scott gets a DC, he can take a knockout on this Rim Raid. 2 Lampets and a Sycamore. Will Scott get the turn 1 dunk against the Greninja deck? Oh man, this is not good. Alright, we see a VS Seeker for Sycamore. Sycamore discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Top card was a DC, and we see a Night March taking a knockout on that poor Rim Raid. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, so in the game number 2. Oh man, that's not the way you want it to go. But we'll see what happens. I imagine Zach will go first one more time, and hopefully Zach can get down more than one Pokemon and not get donked, because that was very uneventful, and I apologize for that. That shouldn't have happened in the finals, but sometimes it does. I know I won my states because I donked somebody in the finals, so you know it happens sometimes. But here we're going to see another setup, drawn 7 new cards. Can Zach find more than one Pokemon this turn? We see both players mulligan, give each other the high five. I guess congratulations each other for mulligan. But we'll see what happens. Alright. Both players are shuffling up one more time. Hopefully Zach can find multiple Pokemon and does not get decked or not get benched out, because if that happens, this might be the shortest finals ever. But like I said earlier, if you want to see Zach play in another finals game, I'll leave a link down below where you can see Tennessee State's. I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago when he played TDK, but we see Zach mulligan one more time. Where is this Pokemon? Did somebody take him out in between rounds? What's happening? Does the judge need to look to see if there's a Pokemon in there besides a Rim Raid? Zach only plays 1 Rim Raid, like 4 Froakies, and I think that's it. If I'm and a Dedenne. Oh, speaking of Dedenne, there he is. Alright, so 6 cards come out, and let's see, can Krekeler get more than one Pokemon down? There's a Trainer's Mode. Look at the top 4 cards of his deck. We're gonna grab a VS Seeker, okay. Hopefully he has a Battle Compressor in his hand. Yep, there it is. Alright, Battle Compressor. He could discard a Spaghetti, Bridget, whatever you want to call her. You know, if you're new here, I like to call my Bridget's Brigetti. Alright, so we'll see, looks like he's eyeballing the Wally. He's eyeballing the Brigetti, Bridget, and the and another compressor. We see a VS Seeker for Brigetti, and he's gonna get down 3 basic Pokemon because he doesn't play any EX. It looks like it's gonna be 2 Froakie and a Rim Raid. We also know that Zach only plays a 1/1 Octillery line, so we gotta hope the Octillery is not prized as well. A Froakie gets an energy and a pass on to Scott's turn, and let's see what happens. There's a DC to the active. We see a, oh, wait for it, okay, Trainer's Mode, look at the top 4 cards of his deck. We're gonna have a VS Seeker, maybe Scott has a Battle Compressor as well. So you discard a supporter card and draw into it. Okay, and there we see an Acrobike, gonna discard a Joltik. He's got a Battle Compressor in his hand, okay. Okay, so Battle Compressor, discard 3 cards out of his deck, maybe 2 Lampents and a supporter card. But I'm not sure what supporter card he wants because he's already played another Battle Compressor. Like, he has 2 VS Seekers in his hand, I'm sorry about that. So you really don't want to Sycamore away another VS Seeker. You want to keep as many as you can. And Sycamore one away is not that great. So is he a Lampent, and a Sycamore? Okay. So Scott will take, I think he takes a knockout. No, he doesn't. I think Dedenne has like 60 HP. So he needs like 1 more Night Marcher in the discard pile if he only has 2. And let's see, Scott's going to look through Zach's discard pile. Zach's going to look through Scott's discard pile. He's going to Buddy Rescue, get out a Joltik. VS Seeker for a Sycamore. He's going to Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Discarding a DC as well, which might be very crucial. We'll see what happens, okay? We'll see a Fighting Belt onto the active. We'll see a Trainer's Meld, look at the top 4 cards of his deck. Okay. And let's see what he opts to get. A Hex Maniac. Hex Maniac could be crucial against Greninja, making it where they can't use Water Shuriken and Giant Water Shuriken, which is the best route you want to go against these Night March decks, taking easy knockouts. And we'll see a Night March. Maybe not yet. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Pumpkaboo, Fighting Fury Belt, and a Night March. Okay. So on Zach's turn, we see a Froakie come up. We see a Professor Birches. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. I don't think I've ever said this in any of the games so far, but today we're gonna risk it. And does Zach get the biscuit or not? That's the big question. We might have said it in Zach's other game, but I haven't said it in such a long time. And he got a heads. Oh man, the biscuit was great to him. All right, we see a Trainer's Meld from Zach. He's gonna grab a Rare Candy. Can he Rare Candy Greninja this turn? That'd be amazing. Let's see. Does he have Rare Candy Greninja? Okay, look through Scott's discard pile. Please tell me he at least got a Frogadier to use water duplicates. Okay, Rare Candy to Greninja. We'll see a Water Shuriken knocking out that Joltik. Oh man, party time. All right. So we'll see a knockout. Muscle Man onto the active. And we'll see a knockout as well. Zach takes 2 knockouts in 1 turn with that Rare Candy. Oh, coming in clutch. All right. So on to Scott's turn. He's going to see how many Night Marchers are in the discard pile. Can he knock out this Greninja or not? That's the big question. We see a Ultra Ball discarding a Joltik and a Hex Maniac. I think Scott has a VS Seeker in his hand, so maybe that's why he's discarding the Hex Maniac. So that way he has options. Like, if he doesn't get a DC or something, he can, like, you know, VS Seeker for a Sycamore if he doesn't need the Hex Maniac. But he's going to grab a Lampent. Now, this tells me either A, he has another Ultra Ball in his hand, or B, he's going to Sycamore this turn. But there's a Shaman drawn up to 6, okay. Dimension Valley, Pumpkaboo, Ultra Ball, discarding a Lampent and a Trainer's Mill. Gonna grab a Shaman EX. Alright, so Shaman's gonna come down, set up for more cards. And can Scott find a VS Seeker and a DCE? I think he's taking a knockout now. He does have a VS Seeker in his hand, and there's a DCE. Alright, so looks like Scott will take a knockout this turn. Wow, VS Seeker for a Hex Maniac if he decides to go that route. Or did he already play a supporter card? I don't think he has. And let's see. What will Scott do? VS Seeker or a Hex Maniac to shut down Zach's abilities for the next turn. And we'll see a Night March for the knockout. Yeah, he hasn't played a supporter card yet. And on to Zach's turn, what will he do? Okay, he needs the water duplicates, but here comes a Remoraid. His hand must be really bad if that's what he's going to do. We'll see a Floatstone going to Remoraid. Going to look through Scott's discard pile to see what's all in there. Okay. Man, that double knockout from Zach was impressive, though. That was really, really cool. We'll see Professor Birch. Oh, another risk it to get the biscuit. Come on, Professor Birch. You helped us out that last turn. Come on. Come on, give it. And it looks like it was, oh no, it was another heads. Oh my goodness. Alright, so if Froakie comes down, can we see a Frogadier? There's a Dive Ball. Getting a Frogadier. And does he have water energy? Get off this water duplicates. That's the big question. Let's see if Frogadier come down. Does he have the water energy? Nope, just a pass. Alright, on to Scott's turn. And let's see what Scott has. Does he have a VS Seeker to knock out a Frogadier? We'll see an Escape Rope. Going to promote the Froakie. Floatstone to the active retreat. And we might see a Night March. Does Scott not really have anything now? Okay, so Night March on to Zach's turn. Gonna put the Muscle Man down. Okay. There's a Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And Candy found a Greninja, Water Energy. He has played like 2 or 3 Water Energies already, and he kind of runs a low amount. So let's see what Zach decides to do. There's a Greninja with the Water Shuriken, Energy Retrieval, get back 2 Water Energies, okay. A Splash Energy goes down to the Greninja, Water Shuriken for 30. We will retreat, and we'll see a knockout on that Pumpkaboo. Zach will go down to 3 prize cards. And on Scott's turn, let's see what happens. Can he get another DC to knock out this Greninja? There has to be at least 3 DCs in Scott discard pile, maybe even 4. We see a Pumpkaboo coming down, and let's see what else does Scott have. Okay, he's counting the DCs in it. Oh, maybe he's using puzzle time. Let's see. Yep, double puzzle. Yep, double puzzle. Getting back to DC and a Hex Maniac, putting a DC on the Pumpkaboo retreat, and we'll see a Night March 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 160 damage onto his Greninja. That will take a knockout and a Hex Maniac as well to go along with it. Scott will go down to 2 prize cards. And on to Zach's turn. Oh man. Zach is, oh man, he needs a miracle right now. He really needs a miracle. He did get back the Greninja line though. So that's great. We'll see a Dive Ball come down. Probably grabbing a Froakie most likely. Let's see. Oh, an Octillery. That could be good for me. He can't Abyssal Hand this turn. There's a Froakie coming down. Water Energy. We might see Zach bring up the Froakie and use his first tag. If he flips a coin of heads, it paralyzes that Pumpkaboo. But here we see a VS Seeker grabbing a Birch. Alright, gonna shuffle his hand into the deck. And let's see, will Birch risk it one more time to get this heads? Let's see. And I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 4 this time. Oh no. And Zach might have to go for the, I think it's called Bounce or something. But there's a Sacred Edge. Gonna shuffle 5 Pokemon from his discard pile into his deck. Let's see what Zach decides to do. We're gonna see a Retreat. And here we go. And it's a Tails. Oh, that's not good. Because then Scott's gonna take a knockout. Go down to 1 prize card, and oh man, I have a bad feeling about this all of a sudden. But here we see a Shaman EX coming on down. I don't know if Scott really wants to use it right now. Like, he might just be Ultra Balling to thin his deck out some. Or maybe he is going to Shaman. Alright, Shaman set up for 6. Maybe he's looking for another DC to put on that Pumpkaboo on the bench, maybe? Just to kind of like guarantee the win for sure. We see a Battle Compressor going to discard 3 cards out of his deck. There's 1, there's 2, and what's the third one going to be? Oh, wait for it. A Zerosic, a Town Map. Yeah, Town Map's pretty much useless right now. And a Battle Compressor, like he only has like, what, 2 prize cards left? Alright. Let's see what, okay, so you see a Night March, 1 prize card left. On his Zach's turn, we see a Froakie retreat, Abyssal Hand drawn up to 5. Silent Loud comes down, and can Zach flip a heads or tails on this Froakie? That's what it's coming down to, and it's a heads. So that Pumpkaboo is paralyzed. Alright. So Zach finally has something going for him this turn. But on to Scott's turn, does he have a way to retreat this Pumpkaboo? There's a Megaphone getting rid of that Floatstone. Okay. Was he a Hex Maniac and a pass? And on to Zach's turn, what does he get? A Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Can he get a Rare Candy Greninja? I mean, he might just have to go for another, like, Bounce or Hop or whatever it is. There's a Froakie, Water Energy, and it's a heads one more time. Alright, so Zach's, you know, he's getting lucky right now. I'm not gonna lie. But can Zach find a Rare Candy into a Greninja and knock out a Pumpkaboo this turn? Oh man, things are happening right now. I'm not sure they're good things, but they are something. We see Scott maybe eyeballing the Hex Maniac, and if that does happen, yep, we're gonna see a VS Seeker for Hex Maniac one more time. A pass on his Zach's turn. Now he can't Rare Candy Greninja because he can't knock out Pumpkaboo. I don't think he can. Well, he might be able to knock out Pumpkaboo. We'll see. Zach's gonna look to the discard pile to see what's all in there. Okay. Gonna contemplate what to do. Oh, buddy, this is getting scary for Zach. But come on, Greninja. Let's see. There's a VS Seeker for a Birch. We're gonna see a Birch. Alright. Come on, Birch. Don't let us down, buddy. You gotta risk it. Get the biscuit. You've been doing good for us so far. And it's a Tails. Okay. But at least Zach does have Abyssal Hand if he chooses to do that. We'll see a Frogadier coming down. We'll see Abyssal Hand drawing 2. Oh, maybe already Abyssal Hand or something, but there we see another paralyzation flip. Oh my goodness. What is going on right now? Zach's getting so lucky on these flips. Except for the Birch. That was a Tails. Alright, that Pumpkaboo was asleep, but I think Keith Haas fixed it, and now he's paralyzed. I guess, Pokeboo can't make his mind up either way. That Pokeboo is not attacking this turn. Another pass, but no Hex Maniac. So there we see a Dive Ball. Going to get the Greninja out, I imagine. I imagine a Greninja is coming out for sure. Yep, there's good old Greninja coming out the party. It took him only 100 turns, but there we go. Greninja. Pistol Hand drawn up to 5. And can Zach take a knockout on this Pokeboo? Come on, Greninja. Can you do it, buddy? Alright, let's see what does Zach have. We'll see a judge. Gonna put both players at 4 cards. I think Zach can retreat, use Greninja's attack to do 80 damage to knock out the Pokeboo, and it's gonna come down to does Scott have a DC? I think that's what we're gonna see. Alright, 4 cards coming down. We'll see retreat into the Greninja. Frogadier coming down, and there we go, doing 80 damage on the Scott's turn. Does he have the DC or not? There's the teammates, and there's the DC and the Lysander. I mean, he just takes the he's doing Lysander. I mean, he's already played a supporter card, whatever. DCE, Dimension Valley, and there's the game. Alright, so that's what they're waiting for, was the Dimension Valley. But there we go. Scott wins, Tennessee State's the finals, playing the Night March deck. Zach took second, playing the Greninja. Man, that was, oh man. Those Froakie flips were so clutch, though. Too bad they didn't pay off at the end. We didn't even see a single water duplicates that game. But there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed Tennessee State's. Next week, we will have Arkansas State's. Hopefully we get some other great matches. But thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, make sure you leave those down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. And congratulations to Scott and Zach. Both these players did amazing. Making it to the finals, getting first and second place is nothing to laugh at. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye.